And welcome back to Trouble at the Tavern,
a D&D podcast.
Whoa, guys.
Aw,
how far
cute.
we've come.
really, where we don't discriminate based on body proportions, which is why we have both long and short restrooms.
I get that right away.
Restrooms.
A joke.
Restrooms.
Short and long restrooms.
A little confusing, but I think there's a little bit of a grasp for 2024.
It's a
the
full
first
stretch,
episode.
I'm aware. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
but first episode of 2024.
Top of the year.
Top of the
bottom
year.
of the barrel.
Top of the chapter.
Of course. And with it being the start of a new chapter, if you've been enjoying the podcast so far, we would love if you could leave a 5-star review. It really helps a lot.
Yes, please.
Please.
Thank you.
Michael just
If you
prayed.
like it.
He just threw up prayer hands.
IRL pray hands.
My name is Chris Black, and I'm your dungeon master for this podcast. Join with me, as always, Michael Pugasevich.
Who is not playing Dillon Buckley today?
What? Scandal.
First I've heard of this.
Yeah, you should have consulted me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Hartley
Dylan's
Fanson.
dead.
Hi, yes. My name is Hartley Fanson, and I am not playing a paladin.
I knew it.
Oh, so nothing's changed.
Wait,
I play a paladin, guys. Just a paladin who uses potions.
I'm pretty sure you weren't playing a paladin.
Clue is a paladin.
Via raccoon
I
delivery
cannot
system,
say this
we
more
have a
consistently. Clue is a paladin.
Pretty sure, based on what we saw, you weren't playing a paladin.
He smites.
Healing through
Fights?
delegation.
That's real good.
And potions.
And last, but certainly not least, Maggie Pellude.
I'm here, and I'm not playing Minx. And Chris, I'm scared.
Oh,
Yes.
What's
Oh my
happening?
goodness.
Well, I'll tell you. With the start of Chapter 3, we are doing something a little differently to the start of this chapter.
Ooh.
We've decided to do a little bit of a side quest with some brand new characters.
Guys, we were kidding. We knew. It's crazy.
Yes, we
knew the whole time.
Prepared. We are fully prepared.
And none of us know how to play them.
Except for me, who doesn't know how to use
That's
spells.
actually not far off. We did make cheat sheets, but we're good.
Yes.
We're good. We swear.
Now, this side quest to the main story will act as a sort of prequel, as this story takes place roughly 15 years ago.
I also knew that, but I'm going to act
Dylan is
surprised.
just a toddler
Yeah, Dylan would be 1 year
in Hallow.
old.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're
A little-
bigger than a sperm, but smaller than you are now.
Yes.
Yes.
Hit the nail on the head with
Got
that one.
it.
So in terms of timeline, this would take place long before Team Not the Time ever met in Tillville, long before Meldar and Faradin's Cold War even began, even before the fateful night when Kinala Silenstar said goodbye to her son Dylan as she returned to her homeland.
Right.
Yes.
There's a reason why we're going this far back.
Okay, tell us.
For when Hallow was enjoying a time of somewhat peace coming out of the Great Orc Rebellion, something sinister was brewing in the Feywild.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Shall we delve in?
Yes,
I would
please.
love to.
But first, a little history lesson.
Okay. Get your notes out.
Take them.
If you've ever been to a small library in Tillville, spoken to the very personable librarian Merla,
Oh, Merla. Yeah. Merla. Yeah, that's how she sounds.
I know her.
and had happened to open a copy of the children's fairy tale Fables,
We did that.
We did.
you would know that the Feywild was created by 3 neutral gods. Rather than choose between the sides of peace and chaos during the Doom, Corellin, Melora, and Sehanin decided to leave Hallow and create a new plane of existence. A better one. This new world, which they named the Feywild, shared a similar geography to Hallow, but far more dramatic in terms of scale and beauty. Smells, colors, sounds were more stronger and vibrant, and the world was simply bursting with magic. Now, much like Hallow, the Feywild has its own extensive history. Without getting too deep into the lore, at least for now, all you need to know is that the lands of the Fey are currently split between 2 warring and opposite factions, the Summer Court and the Winter Court. The inhabitants of the Summer Court, the side of light and growth, are led by Titania, the Fairy Queen. The inhabitants of the Winter Court, a side of darkness and corruption, are led by a far different queen, known only as the Queen of Air and Darkness.
Now, why is it air?
Maybe we'll find out, Michael.
Oh.
Skipping ahead.
Fuck you. You don't get answers.
And when is Hallows Day?
Oh my god.
Our prequel quest begins in the western lands of the Feywild, within the borders of the Summer Court.
Okay, we're good guys.
More specifically, our tale begins in a tavern.
Oh, nice.
Although it is not the kind of tavern you would ever see in Hallow. This tavern is known as Roottop.
Roottop.
It's called this as it's located at the top of a massive tree ent, a 40-foot tall, walking, talking tree creature.
Oh, that's familiar.
That's awesome.
The decor and furniture of Roottop is, of course, wooden. The tables and chairs are rooted in place and have grown out of the tavern floor. The space is cramped, but cozy, and the lighting is quite dim, as the only source of what little daylight sneaks in through the foliage of leaves that act as the ceiling.
So cool.
Yeah. That's Clue.
I love that.
Clue likes that too.
Patrons of Roottop often find themselves getting drowsy the longer they stay there, as the entire dwelling rhythmically sways back and forth with every giant step that the treant takes down below.
I love this so much.
It is here that we find the bartender Pallet, a lanky woman with thick eyebrows and exuberant makeup, standing behind a stout wooden bar, putting the final touches on 3 drinks. All right, we have the nectar absinthe, the lychee martini with the shot of pickle juice, and straight scotch. Yes, I think these are ready to go. And you see a massive tree branch grow out of the floor, grab all 3 mugs that have lids on them, bring them over to a table where 3 patrons are waiting for their drinks. First, the nectar absinthe goes in front of a pixie. Maggie,
Hi.
can you please describe your character?
Hi guys. So my name is Truffle Lumpkin, and I have a little tuft of pink hair. I'm about 1 foot, and so I'm kind of just probably either elbows up at the table or just sitting straight on it. Just kind of the W knees that you did in elementary school. Just kind of sitting like that.
Oh my God.
And I just grab it and I say, thank you so much. I have little wings, and I just from one of my sleeves, I just let I have some little beetles in my pockets all the time that are just kind of around, so I just let them kind of line the rim of the glass too. And we all just kind of sip at it. Thank you so much.
Love that.
You see Pallet yell from across the bar, not a problem, enjoy.
Thank you.
The branch also puts a very sizzling lychee martini, complete with an extra shot of pickle juice, in front of a small gnome. And Michael, can you introduce your character?
So my name is Pickle,
Of course it is.
and I am a forest gnome. Pickle loves to dress in green, so he's sporting a green and brown leather outfit. He has the classic green gnome hat, and stitched into the top of the hat, on the front, is a crude little stitch of a pickle. He's got a graying beard that's about 1 foot long. Well, he's 3 feet, so it takes up a good amount of space. And that's about it. I'm Pickle, and thank you so much. I love this. Thank you.
Not a problem. You have no idea how hard it is to make a lychee martini in the Feywild, but I do what I can.
I have very particular tastes.
Of course. And as a final touch, the tree branch puts just a straight shot of scotch in front of a dryad. And Hartley, can you introduce your character?
Yes. I am John Tree. I am a dryad. I'm 7 feet tall.
Jesus.
Wow.
1,000
Pounds.
years old.
Oh.
And I typically enjoy scotch when I am sitting with my friends. 7 feet tall and is a dryad, so he doesn't have any junk or anything. He's fully bark-skinned and in the nude, except for one large cloak made of twigs and branches.
Love it.
That drapes over his entire form. Has no hood. It just stops at his long neck.
Nice.
And for those people who don't know what a dryad is a spirit of nature. So I am the spirit of a old tree in the summer court.
Of course.
When you said twigs and branches, I'm just picturing like a turtle shell that just follows you.
The drinks are placed on the table. The massive branch kind of retracts and goes back into the floor of the tavern. And you guys are left to your own devices to drink here at Rooftops. You've been here many times before, and it's just a nice way to relax after a long day's work in the Fey.
John's been here thousands of times and has never once taken a sip of the scotch that he orders.
Oh. What do you do with it?
I am a patron of this establishment, and
It's good business.
it would be rude.
Okay, John, I never know what's going on up in there. Truffle, how's your drink?
It's good. It's
good?
Up where?
Up in your head, John. That's what that means.
John, your head kind of is right up against the foliage of the ceiling.
Crouching.
Hey, John just looks down at both of you because he's, of course, 7 feet, and the maximum height of, I think you're the taller of the two.
Yes, I'm 3 feet.
You're
You're
3
two
feet
little
tall.
tiny Freds.
So I
You're
just
two
look
tiny
down
Freds.
and say, there's nothing on top of your head.
Except for my hat. There is. John, is your eyesight getting worse? Jeez, Truffle, I'm really worried about it.
What is a hat?
We got a lot to go through. But John, one of these times, I would love to see you drink the scotch. Like, I know you do it because it's like the social good thing to do, you know? But like, I just want to see it, man. Like, I think it would just be a really cool thing.
Yeah, I think
You
you gotta
might like it.
you gotta de-stress a little bit. I feel like there's a lot of tension in there.
Or we could try changing it up. Like, we've been here like over 50 times together, and you get the same thing and never do it.
Yeah, John, do you even like scotch?
We could try
John-
something else.
John goes and
They got
reaches
so
for
much.
John goes and reaches for the scotch and pushes it over to you questioningly.
No.
I mean, I'll put my little hand in it,
Mhm.
and I'll take like a thing, and I'm like, we do it together. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna
He grabs the
I'm
glass
gonna do it. I'm gonna drink it.
and he's going to pretend to take a sip.
John Tree, give me a deception check.
Oh my god, first roll. Oh my goodness. Deception?
Yeah.
17.
Wow.
Oh.
Okay, what do we do?
Your other two, give me perception.
Yeah, perception, that is an 18 for me.
22.
Nice.
John very obviously picks up the scotch glass and pretends to
It
drink.
leaks down the lips.
You see just dripping down his bark skin.
I'm gonna try to mage hand, just like cantrip up one of my little beetles to just kind of tap the bottom so that it kind of just keeps going into his mouth.
I guess you kind of drink from every part of your body, right? If you're just a tree.
Yeah, you pretend to like take a sip from your mouth, but in pouring it all over your skin, it just
Absorbs.
sinks in, and you taste scotch for the first time in your 1,000 years.
It's like oiling a good cutting board, you
You know
know?
what,
It
Truffle?
just
I've
soaks in.
I've actually never seen him have a drink for all these years.
I don't know if he likes it. What do you think?
How does it taste?
Disgusting.
Do you
Why do you order scotch then?
Why?
You should drink some water or something.
This is
Yeah.
scotch?
That's what you ordered, John. We're losing you, buddy.
As
been a while.
as you are having this argument, which I'm sure you've had countless times in the years that you three have been working together,
God damn it.
the door to Rooftops bursts open, and you see a man stagger in. A bar on top of a tree. Ridiculous.
I know, that's what I said.
Don't talk about my
Pickles
cousin that way.
Pickles in every conversation at the bar.
The tall man that staggers into the bar is wearing pure black plate armor. He has very cropped salt and pepper hair, and he looks very military-esque. He's got very friendly, gray eyes. And as he staggers into the bar, he straightens himself up and takes one of the two greatswords on his back and leans it against the door. Out of breath and profusely sweating, he wanders over to Pallet at the bar. Excuse me, I'm looking for a party of 3, a scouting party for the summer court. Do you know who I might be looking to see?
Guys, this guy looks like a fucking weirdo.
Can Michael do a perception check as to who this character is?
We know who this
Is
character
it
is.
your uncle?
It is. It's Jonas.
Oh my goodness,
It's
that's Jonas Standy.
2 great swords.
Wow, mind blown in the first 5 minutes.
John slowly turns and says, "Yes."
You see the man turn to your table and just, oh, okay.
We're over here.
I mean, yeah, okay.
Don't get a scotch.
Water if you have it, please. Thank you. Takes a water from Pallet.
That's what I'm saying. You should be drinking water, John. It makes sense. Scotch dries you out.
Maybe you could swap.
Yeah, I'll take the scotch.
Pours it in his lychee martini with pickle juice.
Jeez.
He takes a big sip.
As the man approaches, I was told that the scouting party that often travels to the Equinox drinks here at Rooftops. Can I presume that is you 3?
Who's asking?
Well, yeah, I take it back. No.
Yeah, who's asking, buddy?
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Jonas Standy, and I am a diplomat here from Hallow, sent to the Feywild. May I have a seat?
Yes. Come on down.
Yeah.
From Hallow, you say?
We all scooch.
Yeah, you see that there is no room on John's side of the table,
No,
so
John.
he takes a seat beside Truffle and Pickle. Now, being from Hallow and a diplomat, I work extensively with the leaders of the Summer Court for political reasons and to establish good relations between the two realms. The reason I come to this rather difficult to find bar is that,
I mean, it's a giant tree.
yes, it's not hard to find. It's quite hard to get to.
Oh, yeah.
Especially in the
You gotta
armor.
really climb. Yeah, it's
My cousin likes to move around.
Yes, and you
Oh,
are,
yeah. That's his cousin.
you are, of course, referring to Pat, the tree ant, who...
Patrick Tree.
Yes, Patrick Tree ant, who likes to wander around the summer court, so you never know where the rooftop bar will end up.
So you're not a native to the Fey.
No, but I work extensively with the summer court, and the reason why I'm here is because a rather valuable gift that was given to Titania many years ago has gone missing. And
Missing.
yes, and I have been asked by Titania herself to help sort out this minor inconvenience. I cannot say exactly what it is. It's
Ah, great classic.
Okay.
quite confidential, but do know that it is very important to her, and it is an antiquity of Hallow's history.
Interesting.
Antiquity.
Would we know what Hallow is, correct?
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah, I won't make
We're-
you roll
we're
insight.
aware of
You're
what-
well aware of the other realms that exist. You have never been to Hallow. Are all inhabitants of the Feywild and the Summer Court.
Have we interacted with many Halloweens before, or is this our first interaction?
I would say this is probably one of your first interactions.
Okay.
Not very many Hallow citizens make their way to the Feywild.
Chris will do anything but say Halloweens.
So you said it's missing.
Yes, it's missing, but I do believe I know where it is. You see, through little whispers.
What is it?
I'm sorry, my friend works a couple steps behind. That's just the nature of it.
I see. Well, I cannot say.
Don't look at me that way, John.
There's some tension. I'm sorry. It's been a long time. It's been a long day, but continue.
Thank you.
Everything's good. Everything's good, buddy. We're just listening.
Like I said, I can't establish what it is, but just know it is very important, and Titania would love it if it's returned as soon as possible. Now,
Queen Titania.
Yes, John. There's only one Titania.
The other one.
okay.
Well, what's in it for us?
Well,
Yeah.
of course. Getting a favor indebted to you by Titania, the queen of the Summer Court.
That's
Queen.
true. That's true.
Someone did their Fey studying, eh? From an outsider. You know how the favor system works, huh?
Of course. Pickle, you're of course referring to the exchange of goods and services in the Feywild. Of course, there's not a lot of money being exchanged. It's more through favors and debts and maybe occasionally like the transfer of magic. But yeah, no coins here whatsoever.
Also, wait. So no, not like a favor from you, like one from the big T, like one from, like really.
Yes,
like,
I've never called her the big T, but
I'm
of course,
saying.
yes.
That's a pretty big favor, eh?
I mean, it's comparatively, yeah. I don't know who you are. Like, I mean,
Okay.
well, yeah.
I feel like I'm going in circles. My name is Jonas Standy. I'm here from Hallow. I work with Titania.
Queen Titania.
Oh,
You know what? A lot
is
of
there another scouting party around?
No, we're the
We're a
best.
scouting
We're
party.
the best in the business.
we got you covered, boss. Okay, so the big T wants a favor.
Through little whispers here and there, I believe that the missing item is currently stashed somewhere in the Equinox. And being a scouting party, you are quite familiar with traveling and navigating the Equinox.
We are a
Oh, yeah.
scouting party.
We are the best, as established. We are the best.
The best of the best.
But who took it?
That I do not know.
Oh.
I've heard that it is being stashed in a nearby gem mine in the Equinox.
Oh. Do we know the gem mine?
Do we know,
know the
the
gem
gem
mine?
I'll
mine?
have you all roll a history with advantage if you
Sit.
want, because, like I mentioned,
Yeah.
you have traveled to the Equinox.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, this is going to be history?
History.
Can I do
Nat 20.
Can I do like
All
dexterity
bad.
instead?
No.
That's a
Can I do dexterity instead of history?
that's an 8.
Because I'm a tree.
Can I do an acrobatics to see if I know if there's a gem mine?
Michael, first of all, take one of your morale
First
cards.
morale car of the year and the first morale card in the
Fancy.
Fey.
Fancy morale.
All right, there she is. Wow, I haven't had a morale card in a long time.
What is a gem?
With that nat 20, Pickle, through your many times navigating through the Equinox, you know that there is a gem mine close by to the entrance to the Equinox from the Summer Court, and you would have no trouble navigating there. You do know, with a nat 20, that the mine is inhabited by Chorids, typically like kind of dwarf, shorter-like creatures, not malicious or anything. They're quite friendly and often keep to themselves.
Yeah, we know the gem mine. We know exactly where that is.
Excellent. So you should have no problem going to the Equinox and retrieving this item back for Titania.
Queen Titania.
Queen,
Yeah,
yes,
for
Queen
her.
Titania.
I'm going to take this water to go, if that's possible.
Okay, well, one more question. What
Oh,
are we looking out for? What does it look like?
like, is it like my size, or is it like more like Pickle size, or is
Yeah.
it more like John size?
It is an item that is adaptable and
Oh well, shit.
rather valuable.
So we don't really know what we're looking at when we see it.
I'm afraid that is strictly need to know.
So we're going strictly off vibe.
Another classic
what we need to
Chris
get.
conundrum. You gotta find an item, but you don't know what it looks like.
Is it a tree?
No.
Is it a
Surprisingly,
gem?
it is not a tree, John Tree.
It's never a tree, John. It's never a
Well-
tree.
You don't know
But
that.
we'll know it
True.
when we see it. We'll know it. Like
Yes.
we'll be like, ooh, that's the big one.
Of course.
Cool.
Absolutely. Anyways, this has been pleasant, I
Oh.
guess.
Before you go,
Yes.
Pickle reaches out his hand.
we gotta seal the deal.
Very well. Quite professional. I like it, actually.
Yeah.
You give Jonas Standy a handshake. His hands are quite sweaty. He
John
just
spits on the two of your hands.
No, yes,
Now
that's
it's
we need that
now
too.
It's real.
All right, Truffle, get your little hand in here.
You taught me that.
I put both hands on.
I go habazazula labaladula sabalababalaloo.
in all my years of being in the Fey, I have never done this before when I'm coming
You've
to
been going to the
handshakes.
wrong places.
That actually doesn't do anything. We just wanted to fuck with you, Jonas.
I see, and now my hand is covered in spit.
Hey, have a good climb down. Don't get hurt.
Yes. Good day to all of you, and best of luck.
Okay.
Oh, so wait. Also, we're gonna find you here after.
I liked what you did with the
Jesus
handshake
Christ.
thing. The handshake was very funny.
You scared the shit out of me.
I will see him here after.
As Jonas Standy gets up to leave and is going out the door, you see he says, No, you're taking it right to Titania. And I'm
Oh.
assuming you know where she is.
Of course.
Queen
Yeah.
Titania.
For sure.
Queen Titania, John,
Jonas
the one and fucking only.
Jonas picks up his sword, leaning against the door, puts it back onto his back, and then takes a very long, exasperated sigh and just, okay,
Welcome to the Fey!
1 foot at a time. And just begins his climb down to the down the tree end.
The indoor, outdoor. Oh.
Get a load of that guy!
I mean, yeah, like what's with the armor? I mean, it's all,
and I
it's
find
a
that
lot.
the Halloweens, they smell a little weird, don't they?
Who are
Yeah.
we talking about?
The two-sword dude.
John, for the love
He has
of God.
the two
guy
big
that
guys,
she's not-
and then he said Queen Titania a lot.
The guy from yesterday?
No, just now.
I don't remember.
Okay, well, you'll see him. We'll see him. Well, we might see him again. We may never see him again.
Pickle moves his attention to Truffle.
Yeah.
But hey, like a favor from Titania, that's
It's-
pretty big.
It's a big one. I've never had one.
John,
No.
listen,
She's the queen.
she's the queen.
John, have
s-
you ever had a favor from Titania?
Several.
Several.
Mm.
Oh, I didn't know this.
Yeah. What'd you do?
Why are you out here, man? Can't we just go back to the Sealy Fae? If we're done this one, can we finally just go back? Because you keep saying one more, you keep saying another one, but
Go back where?
to your home tree, to my house. Truffle,
Like-
you've probably heard this argument over and
Oh,
over again.
yeah, no,
sorry.
No, I like both of you. I think you're better than my last group. So no, this has been a great working relationship that I want to keep up as long as you're good. But
We appreciate that.
yeah. But so John, would you like another favor from Titania then?
Okay, we did a problem. We did the thing where we ask him 2 questions or more.
Yes.
And he
We got a yes.
but
We're
which
good.
one
No,
is that
that's it.
for? Is that for my question? Because that's out of the...
I accept it. I think it
he's
covers.
looking at me. What's he gonna say?
So, but yeah, you wanna do it? You're good. This could be another. I just need a yes
John reaches-
or a no.
He tries to shake your hand.
Yeah, and I go for that. See, that's a yes to like the last 8 questions we asked him.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that, John, look at me now. Okay, that includes the one about us going home and no more missions. We're done being scouts after this.
We are scouts.
But this is the last one, and then you're not getting into trouble anymore.
Yes.
But see, you do the thing where you say yes,
And we'll just
and then we get another
Yeah.
mission, and you
we'll
know
discuss
what?
it again.
Okay.
We'll be here again.
Pickle
after.
finishes his entire drink in one sip.
You will go back to your home soon.
But if you don't,
He throws his hands up and does a lap.
I kind of look out towards Pickle and I'm like,
damn it, every single time, I swear to God.
Throws a little tantrum in the distance, comes back and sits down.
Why
I'm
is he
okay now.
happy?
I think he's just frustrated.
Okay, well,
Those aren't the same things.
No.
should we make our way to the?
As you're wrapping,
We're having too much fun, Chris.
I know.
Fuck Dillon. It's Pickle all the way, baby. Pickle 2024.
The weirdest hashtag.
as you finish your drinks and bring your glasses up to the bar, you see a pallet addresses you. Now, in terms of the compensation for the drinks, John, of course.
Disgusting.
Oh, you drank it.
He finally drank it.
Oh, this is new.
Did
And guess
Yeah.
what? He didn't like it.
Ah, okay. Maybe a new one for next time. But John,
Bourbon.
Okay, when he says that, just pour him water. He won't know what the difference is. I think he just needs. He looks dehydrated.
of course. But John, as you know, you drink for free here, as being in relation to Pat's. But for the two of you, I couldn't help but overhear that you are traveling back into the Equinox.
Yes. Do you want
Yep.
us to bring something?
As a exchange of goods for the drinks that I provided,
Yeah.
if you could find perhaps a few reeds of singing tubes. They are quite a very rare ingredient for the drinks that I make here, and I don't often travel to the Equinox.
Yeah, no problem, Pallet.
That,
Appreciate
wait,
it.
but like where do they grow?
I myself have never been to the Equinox, so I
Okay,
don't,
great.
I'm sure as experienced scouts, you know where to go. At least I hope so.
Okay, great. Yeah.
Can I do a nature check to see if I've ever heard of them, seen them before?
Sure, absolutely.
Can I do a nature check too?
That's not going to be a great one.
I will also try.
John has a
If that's
negative
okay.
1 to nature. 12.
That's 11 for Pickle.
Okay.
Also, 12.
12. I'm sure in your excursions into the Equinox, you have come across these singing tubes. They look almost like sugarcane, except they have like little holes in the sides of them because they emit a low kind of whenever
Nice.
like insects or people are close by to them.
Beautiful.
Yeah, Pellet, we got you.
Thank you so much. I assume that you're on your way now.
Yeah, we got a favor from Titania.
Titonia, how
Yeah.
exciting.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Gonna be
can't
a
wait
big
to
one.
hear about it the next time you are back here
It
at
might be
Rooftops.
life-changing.
Of course,
Yeah.
of course. A marvelous adventure.
Big
She's the queen of the summer court.
Yeah.
She's the Queen John. Very knowledgeable as always.
Honestly, the best tour guide.
Of course, I long for adventure myself. And she kind of looks behind her, where there is a picture frame of a similar looking human, shares similar features to like the thick eyebrows and is actually wearing like heavy exuberant makeup as well. And you see that they're wearing a flowing purple robe as she says, my brother, Easel, he is actually an adventurer himself.
Fuck off.
Who is,
my god. Yes.
Palette. Fuck, I should have known.
Pallet and Easel. Chris, you madman.
so of course, I'm always excited to hear about the adventures of others. So hurry back as soon as you can. And of course, with the singing tubes, I can't wait.
Wonderful.
What fucking crazy bullshit.
Again, thanks, Pallet, as always.
Thanks,
I
Pallet.
really appreciate you going above and beyond for the lychee martini.
Of course, it is the least I could do. Really, Pat down below here does most of the work. Without him, the Tavern wouldn't exist. I would just be a simple barmaid.
And the accent's the same too.
It is. We should have seen it. I should have seen it.
Okay, let's go.
You exit Rooftops, and as you push open the door, you see the sprawling summer court just down below. The summer court is a place that is always bathed in the twilight of a sunrise. It is a beautiful scenery. You can see in a distant field a herd of centaurs galloping. Nearby, a satyr frantically sprinting by a nearby stream, chasing after a group of howling leprechauns who appear to have stolen some goods. And
Pickle chuckles.
And even in the far distance, you can see a thick canopy of massive ancient trees that you know to be the realm of Titania. And John, where your tree is actually located.
In my home.
Yes, of course, we didn't establish this, but Pickle, you actually live in John's tree.
I sure do.
John is your landlord, essentially.
And the only reason I'm out here is because John insists on fighting and scouting for the Sealy Court. And if he dies, his tree dies. And in turn, my home dies as well.
It's essentially if, like, your landlord would happen to have died, your house just dies as well.
That's exactly it.
The system makes sense, you know? You can't, fight it. Just the way things are here.
Now, looking down below, you can see that Pat, the tree ant, is currently just stomping through the meadows. And there are a number of ways to get down from Rooftop. You can see that Jonas Standy is still currently slowly, methodically making his way down the little
Fucking
little
rough.
niches on the side of Pat.
I think John just stands holding one of Pat's kind of like upper trunks, and I'm just gonna pat the trunk and say, Patrick.
Hello, John.
Lower us, please.
You see that vines sprout from one of the branches of Pat as they snake all the way down to the bottom and almost act as like a fire hose of some, or
Nice.
a fireman's pole of some kind.
Nice. I climb onto the back of John.
John climbs onto the back of Truffle.
I fly away.
Truffle dies.
Yeah, you see tiny little wings begin to flutter behind Truffle as she has flying abilities and takes off as she
Yeah.
flies down to the bottom.
John grabs the fire hose and just the fire hose. John grabs the branch and
The stripper pole.
just holds on to it. I don't slide down. I just hold on.
You see the vine continues to extend and like just lowers you down to the ground.
Do we pass by Jonas?
Of course you pass by Jonas, who like sees this and just is like,
Jonas, you dropped something.
And I make him look.
oh, the Fey.
Is he really struggling?
He is sweating profusely.
Could I help him?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna gather a little swarm of bugs off of Pat's leg. Just pull, just basically conjure some bugs out and just help him gently. at 15 feet a turn, just help him horizontally get to the ground.
Very nice.
Also, as we're passing him, do you think we're like being lowered like next to him?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, as we're passing by, I'm just gonna extend a hand, say, "Hello, nice to meet you."
Oh, I miss climbing in space. And he is lowered gently by the swarming insect horde,
Like,
and
just go with it. Just let them take you.
He's enveloped in bees. The guy hates his
Ride
life
the
right now.
wave.
Jonas reaches the bottom around the same time that all three of you do.
Just
and,
don't swallow one, it'll kill you.
Right, you're going that way,
Yeah.
and he points east. Very nice. And promptly takes off in a western direction.
Watch out for the goolagoos.
And the Wumbadings. I'll get
Well, that's
ya.
a good one. I haven't even heard of that one before.
Crazy.
Jonas has no clue what you're talking about.
There he goes.
What a nice man.
We'll never see him again.
Yeah.
If you are making your way to the equinox right away,
Yeah.
you know the general direction of the equinox. You know that it is east. Now, there are no roads in the Fey. Instead, creatures make their own path. And as you begin to head in the eastern direction, you can see that the thick, vibrant blades of grass fall and part away at your feet as though a field is carving a path right through it, and you begin making your way towards the equinox. Now, we haven't really established what the equinox is yet, but the three of you know quite well that it is basically a no man's land between the realms of Summer and Winter Court. Now, not many Summer Court inhabitants travel to the equinox, unless, of course, it is a significant event. But being a scouting party, you often delve in to make sure that none of the Winter Court inhabitants are getting too close to the realms of Titania. Time works a little differently in the Fey. You yourselves, despite traveling to the equinox many times, don't know the exact timeline, how long it takes to walk towards the entrance to the equinox. Sometimes it feels like 5 minutes. Sometimes it feels like an hour. Sometimes it feels like a day. But just know that eventually you make it to a beautiful golden birch tree. And as you walk towards this birch tree, you see that the branches form into arms of some kind and begin to rip out the roots from the ground. And as the roots are exposed, you can see that they form into a somewhat arch. And through this arch, you can see the equinox. As you walk through the arch of roots, you hear the dryad that inhabits this birch tree, Ken, call out to you and says, my dudes, have a great time at the equinox. Safe travels, my bros, but come back as soon as you can, okay?
Thanks, Ken.
Hello,
Deuces.
Ken.
Yeah, deuces.
Keep her warm for us.
You got it, my man. John, pleasure as always, dude.
Nice to meet you.
It never gets old.
It never does.
Keep it on.
Anything weird going on? Anyone new coming through, or same old, same old?
I'm going to roll history for Ken. That's a 4.
Sick, kid.
Nah, I've just been chilling here. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Right on, brother.
Yeah, right on, my dude.
All right.
And
He's a weird one.
I love him.
I
think
like
he's
him.
great.
He's a dryad, but he just stays with his other body.
I trust
Yeah,
Ken.
John, maybe you should learn a thing or two from Ken.
Why?
We can get into that later, buddy.
as the roots of the birch tree begin to sink back into the ground and the light from the summer court is finally dimmed, you feel all the warmth that you got from that realm immediately just cut off as you find yourself standing in the equinox, the no man's land between the summer court and the winter court. As you look out, all you see is an endless, desolate swampland where travelers have to tread carefully through the thick canopy of trees and bogs in order not to take a wrong turn and get lost in the monotony of it all. The air is quite heavy and thick, and there's almost a static electricity attached to it. It's an atmosphere that is brimming with evidence of magic. The lighting isn't day, it isn't night. The best way to describe the mood and the atmosphere is just gray.
All right, let's make this quick.
Let's fucking go. I crack my knuckles.
Yep.
I don't like it here.
You say that every single time we go through that door.
What is it called?
The Equinox, John.
That's what this is.
Yeah.
It's always been and always will be.
I don't like it.
No one really does.
Then why are we doing this, John? It's been 20 years.
I grab his leg and I shake it.
It's been 20 goddamn years, John.
John, this time, just like every time, could be the last one, so let's enjoy it, all right?
This will be.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Sick.
We'll go home soon.
You hear behind you a voice from the birch tree. You hear Ken go, "My dudes, you're hushing out my vibe, but even more importantly, I'd keep your voices down.
Sure.
You don't know who might be listening in the Equinox, my dudes."
See what you did, John? You made Ken upset. No one makes Ken upset.
I won't call it upset. You're just harshing my vibes.
Who is Ken?
That guy. Let's go, please.
I look at Truffle and
I say, for the love of God.
As you are making your way through the Equinox, carefully noticing where you step so as not to tread off in the wrong direction or sink into one of the mysterious deep bogs, I'm going to get all of you to give me a stealth check.
Ooh, also.
Oh, yeah. Stealth for a little rogue gnome.
I don't get advantage. Shit. Okay.
But I will say, I remain alert if it's a favored terrain. And so if stuff is, if I'm in danger, I know.
Very nice.
That is an 18 for John.
And that is 23
Oh
for
my God.
24.
Oh my
Nice.
God.
Oh, we are
My
tiny
God.
and we are slippery. I got
were
a
small.
plus
Guys
9
were
to
small.
stealth. What do you have a plus? What's your stealth?
+7.
Plus
Wow.
7. Yeah, we're sneaky.
We've been scouts for a while.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
This isn't your first time in the Equinox.
Hell no.
Even though there are no paths that exist in the Feywild, you immediately take off in the direction that you think that the gem mine is located, and you are so quiet through your trek that you pick up on small sounds. Maybe it's a stray animal, maybe it's just the static of magic somewhere, but as you make your way through, you hear something that brings the hair on the back of your neck completely alert. You hear the sound of something else in the Equinox. And I'm going to get you to give me a perception.
Okay, here we go.
Okay. Nat 1.
Ooh.
Nat 2.
And that's a 3 for me. I rolled a
Oh.
3. So that's 6.
Perception?
Yeah.
That's a 4.
Wait, what kind of skill? Is it
Perception.
survival? Perception.
I'll let you roll a survival as well.
Because if I could do survival, I get to do it at advantage because it's a wisdom. And
Nice.
Great. Yes.
I guess I rolled already. What'd you get?
So the total will be 14.
14.
But-
14.
that
Okay,
helps.
that's decent. That's
If I
decent.
can
I was going to
see-
use my morale card, but I think I'm going to save it.
Oh, good.
If I
yeah.
can track it, then I'll know the number of them and the sizes and how long ago they were here.
Interesting. Okay.
Rangers, guys, Rangers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, good.
I got things.
Yeah.
With a 14 truffle, the sound that you're hearing is coming just off to the side of the path. And as you look over, you can see that there is almost a small camp that is set up. Would have been completely invisible to just a common person traveling through the Equinox, but because you're a ranger and because you're a scout for Titania, you pick up on this right away. This looks to be maybe not a friend, but perhaps a foe. And with your ranger abilities, you know that there is probably more than one person at this camp.
Okay.
Okay.
They look like people, like humanoid.
Are you guys approaching the camp?
Should we
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, should we sneak around? Do you relay this information to us?
I go really quietly back to both of you, and I'm like, guys, there's a little camp. It's right over there, and they're being sneaky.
There's people there?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not trusting them.
Okay, should we see what's up,
And
or should
also,
we?
I just like being in the situation that we are. They might also be after what we're after, so let's
Okay,
be double careful.
I can, if you want, I can sneak up a little bit and just see what I can see. Try to get a better sense of what's going on
I
there.
could also suss it out.
Okay.
So, John,
John, you be a tree, because you're good at that.
we're gonna
And then
go check it out.
we're
You
gonna-
I am a
stay-
tree.
Yeah, you just
Yeah,
be
buddy.
the tree.
I know.
You just be the tree for like 5 minutes. It will
Don't
be
move.
right back.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I understand.
Great.
Okay, good.
We're
okay.
not move. Where are you staying?
I'm coming with you.
No, you stay.
It's like the Iron Giant. You stay, I go. No following.
Yes.
You're gonna. So, John, where are you gonna be?
Yes.
You're gonna be right here, right? We're gonna come back and we're
Pickle-
gonna find you right
Pickle
here,
moves.
right?
Pickle moves.
Okay.
Actually, yeah. How about Pickle? You just go.
Okay.
I'll stay with John.
All right. I'm stealthing up and just like trying to get a better look.
Great. I'll say because the canopy of the equinox is so dense and thick, I'll say even though you guys might be maybe 30 feet away, you are almost completely hidden
Cool.
to this camp. Pickle,
Awesome.
as you approach, I'm going to get you to do another stealth check for
Yes,
me.
sir. That is going to be a 21.
Amazing.
Pretty good. Yep.
All right.
You stealthily approach this camp, which you're quite impressed that Truffle even saw this because there's no campfire, there's no source of light at this camp. But as you get closer, you don't have dark vision, do you?
I do.
Oh, you do?
Yes, sir.
So as you get closer, you can see that it is completely pitch black, but there are like tents set up, a little station. And as you approach with that great stealth roll, you can see that there are 3 inhabitants just currently minding their business and sharpening their swords.
Okay. I'd like to do a perception check to just sort of see what race, what's going on, and what they're doing.
Absolutely.
That is a nat 20.
Oh,
Nat 20%.
Morale's
Wow.
on morales.
Let's do it. Oh, I can't.
But
I can't
no, I
stack
know you
them.
can't.
can't
But
stack 'em.
wait,
Pretty good,
doesn't
though.
something happen?
No.
No, nothing happens. Never mind.
We can go. Boop, 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 doo. That happens.
That happens. Wow. Amazing.
Nat 20. Nat 20 perception check.
You see that the 3 figures in this camp are humanoid.
Okay.
They look fey. And you can see that as they're walking around, they are covered in full body clothing and even are wearing masks of some kind. And with a nat 20, I'll say that you probably know exactly what these creatures are. You know them to be darklings. And these are almost cursed fey, where they avoid any sunlight whatsoever and typically stick to the dark, desolate inhabitants of the Fey. You know that they often work as mercenaries or assassins, and typically for the wrong side. So you don't get along well with these creatures.
So we could assume that they're from the Winter Court and they've been hired on to do a job.
I would say you could probably assume something
Okay,
like that, yes.
cool.
Truffle.
Yeah.
Where did Pickle go?
Pickle went to go and look for something, and we're staying right here.
So before Pickle gets back,
Mm-hmm.
is there with a nat 20, do I see like maybe some like papers or some sort of like written thing, something that might inform something about a job? Do they seem to be holding on to some sort of contract? Is there anything that like I might be able to snatch that might give me some more information? I look for like any paper, anything that like they might be carrying with them, like a
Give me
contract or something.
an investigation check.
Okay, an investigation check.
Investigation.
That's a 13. That's a 16.
16.
Wow. Okay.
Guys, we got stats.
These are great characters.
So much better than Clue.
As you're creeping around the edges of this camp, you can see that, yes, there are documents that
Cool.
the Darklings are currently writing through, and that's all I'll say.
Okay. I'm going to use my first spell. It's a cantrip.
Ever.
It's Mage Hand. And the beauty of it being me being a rogue with that is that I can do Mage Hand Ledger. What is it? Ledgermane?
Ledgerman?
Which is when I cast
Ledgerman,
my
yeah.
Mage Hand, I can make it
Invisible.
So I'm going to try to find a piece of paper that seems to have a good amount of writing on it that no one's kind of paying attention to, and I'm going to try to swipe it with Mage Hand.
Okay. I will get you to either roll a sleight of hand
That's the one.
He wants it so bad.
I got a +9. That's
or,
the one. That
or a stealth check. Either one.
Okay, well, both of them are +9, so here we go. That is a 8. That's going to be a 17. And I'm going to use my morale card, which is another 7 on top of that.
Which equals
to
24.
24. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm bad at math.
Wow.
Okay.
24. And take your morale card back.
Thank you.
Let's go, Pickle.
Where did Pickle go?
Pickle,
Pickle went on a little journey. I'll be back.
you summon this spectral mage hand. It's invisible, but you know it looks like a hand with very knobbly fingers that look like pickles in themselves.
Perfect.
And
That's why I love him.
you navigate this hand through the camp. The Darklings have no clue what's going on. They're currently sharpening their weapons, just going through their provisions. And with a, what did you get?
24.
24, your hand just takes a whole stack of papers and just brings it back to you, and the Darklings are none the wiser.
Fucking
Oh,
idiots.
I take the pages and I run back to John and Truffle.
Okay, guys, I got him. I got some information.
John reaches out to shake your hand.
Yes, John. Always a pleasure.
What'd you get? What'd you find?
I open up the pages in front of everyone and we give them a read.
Okay.
Should we not leave the...
Yes, we can leave the vicinity.
Should we not leave the area?
Oh, we're
Yes.
being quiet because we don't know who they... Wait, so who are they?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There's
So-
people nearby.
Yeah, so I get over.
We're being quiet. They don't know we're here yet.
It's like a delayed alarm.
So we should leave.
There's people.
Not
nearby.
yet.
Okay,
I
so
see.
so let's say I come.
Should we send Pickle to investigate?
No, you already did. We're back now. Now we're gonna...
Okay.
I see.
Yeah. And
I
so...
put my hand up in front of John and don't say anything.
5.
Pickle, every fiber of Pickle's body.
Pickle, read the...
I'm gonna keep responding to John's answers as we're looking and leafing through papers.
It's a camp of Darklings.
Okay.
Darklings from the Winter Court. It seems like they've been hired. They might be looking for the same thing we're looking for.
Have we ever had good or bad experiences specifically with Darklings that we know of?
Because they no
Yeah.
longer can live in sunlight, they often associate themselves with the dark and
Yeah.
gloomy edges of the
So
Feywild.
we've never had like buddies that are Darklings.
Not in your
No.
experience
Okay.
as a scouting
They're probably
party.
from the
Cool.
Winter Court, right?
Okay.
Most likely.
Cool.
Okay.
I
let's
don't
scour
like
the
them.
pages.
Great. Yeah, we're not a fan.
No.
We're leafing through notes. Anything in them?
First of all, can you read Sylvan, Pickle?
I move the page over to
I
Truffle.
can.
I can read Silver.
I can read Sylvan too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, John. It's your time to shine, buddy.
Oh, so
I refuse to touch such vile stuff.
Yes, I know it's paper. It's other views, but can you read the stuff on it?
I hold it up.
Who was that?
I'll say you know right away. Oh, you can't read this because it's in
Yeah.
a different language. So I'm going to get Truffle and John to roll investigations if you
translate,
can.
Yeah.
Investigation.
Oh, you can. You can read Sylvan.
I can,
Oh,
yeah.
okay, cool. Sorry, I
Yeah.
can't.
I have a
Oh,
minus
no,
1
I
to
can.
investigation.
Sorry.
what's the skill check?
Investigation, or just a raw intelligence check.
No. I'm proficient. Oh, wait. Proficiency bonus is just double. Never mind. So that would be double -1. So no. That's an 8 total.
8
Bad.
total. What about you, John?
3.
Oh, yeah. We're smart.
Damn it. I did all this work.
Can we read any of it?
With the highest one was an 8.
Yeah.
You recognize that it is Sylvan, but the Darkling's penmanship is absolutely shoddy.
Oh, shit.
Probably because they wear masks all the time and have trouble seeing the writing.
Dummies.
What's the point?
The actual penmanship is awful and illegible.
Yeah.
The only thing you get from these notes is that you see illustrations,
Oh, pictures.
and you actually see illustrations of you three.
Oh,
You see pictures of Pickle, Truffle, and John Tree.
Wow, they really did me dirty. My beard is not that long.
Who's
Yeah.
that?
That's you, John.
But that's a tree.
John, you're a
I
tree.
think it's like a metaphor. Okay, so they have drawings of us.
Do we kill them?
I mean, how comfy do you feel with the drawings?
Well, someone's looking for us.
It's not a wanted poster, but it's not far.
I don't like darklings.
Should we take this opportunity to take them out?
We could also we could try threatening them and see if we could go this couple ways.
I'll talk to them.
That could be part of the ways.
Well then, okay, John, you're such a great talker.
Yeah.
Why don't you go and talk to them?
Yeah.
And we'll just stay in the shadows.
What
The
if
Darklings?
Here, we're gonna is there like mud and sticks around?
Yeah, of
Sick.
course.
I'm gonna try to just I'm just gonna pat a bunch of extra stuff on your face to make you not look like the drawing. So you're just a different dryad. You're just a different tree, and you could be like, "What are you doing here? This is my wood. My sister's over there," and you could be like, "What are you doing?" to those guys. How's that sound, John?
The Darklings?
Yeah, you can ask them what they want. How's that sound, John? I think you got this.
I talk to them.
Yeah, you're gonna say, "What do you want?"
John, you said you want to talk to them.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Let's do this, Truffle.
Great.
All right.
Okay,
I start walking in the opposite direction.
I pat a bunch
John,
of
this way.
pat a bunch of mud on John.
Okay, you
And
turn
then
me
just
around. I
turn
walk.
him and send him away.
I think I walk into the clearing.
Okay, and then I think Truffle and I are going to get into the bushes and sneak up again.
Yeah, we're gonna be stealthy and ready.
Okay, so the first thing we'll do is I'm going to get Pickle and Truffle to give me a stealth check.
19.
That's going to be 15 for Pickle.
Okay, great. That passes their passive perception, so
Perfect.
great. John, not stealthing at all. You walk in towards the camp. Truffle, give me I'll either say performance or deception as to how well you disguised John's appearance.
Cool. They're both +0, so let's fucking go.
Wish I could give help.
Ooh, 17.
Pretty good.
17. Okay.
Damn.
I'm going to roll an insight check for these darklings as John walks into their camp.
Do they have disadvantage because they have like really shitty masks?
They can't see. They can't see their own writing, Chris. You wrote that.
They can't see their own writing, but they recognize.
Trees.
Oh, they rolled a good roll. That's an 18 on the die.
With an 18 on the die, as John strolls into the camp, all three darklings look up, and John, you just hear,
It's the tree! Take it out!
The fuck.
Ah,
I
shit.
cast Fairy Fire.
and I'm going to get everyone to roll initiative.
Oh
right.
my god. Nat 20.
Wow.
Whoa!
Dirty 20.
Nat 20, which is a 24.
Thank God all my bad rolls are happening now, but it's a 12.
A 12 for Pickle.
With a 24 from that nat 20,
Yes.
John Tree, you are up.
As I walk into the clearing, they're immediately hostile.
They become alert, recognize you as the people as John Tree, and immediately go into combat mode.
Ah, Darklings. Would they be relatively near to? They're in kind of like in a clearing. Are they closer to one side? Are they close to a tree? I'm just wondering.
Yeah, I'd say they're close to a tree.
I see. John says, "Ah, Darklings," and I take a 90-degree turn and step into a tree on my right and appear at a tree right beside them.
Nice. That's awesome.
A tree stride.
You can tree teleport?
Yes.
That's crazy.
And would that get me kind of right beside them?
Yeah,
It's I use only half my movement.
nice.
I do that. I appear right in front of them and I look down. How tall are they?
They're like humanoids, so on average they'd be between 5 or 6 feet.
I look down at all three of them and I say, "I don't like you." And I will attack both of them.
It's because of the paper.
That's right.
There's three. There's three of them.
I will attack the first one.
Okay. And we should establish this. John Tree is a monk.
Monk, yes. So I'm going to be attacking with my bare hands.
Yes, nice.
Unarmed strike, and I'm going to get 2 attacks because we are level 6.
Yes.
The first attack is a 20 to hit. The first one.
That hits.
Great.
Nice.
I'm going to do all 4. If I spend a key point for Flurry of Blows,
Okay.
I'm going to do all 4 attacks. Second one is a 21 to hit.
That hits.
The third one is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
And the fourth one is an 8 to hit.
That misses.
Great. As a special open palm monk, I get a crusher ability. So once per turn, when I hit a creature with an attack that deals bludgeoning, aka fists, I can move it 5 feet to an unoccupied space. So I'm going to move it behind, I think. That's it. And the other one, when I hit with my flurry of blows, I can impose one of the following effects on that target. I can make one of them fall prone if it fails a dex saving throw.
Okay.
I'm hoping to hit the first, move it 5 feet back, punch the second, make it fall prone, and then hit the third with a third blow.
Okay. So, John, here's what you do. You walk into camp, they immediately become combat ready. You sidestep into a nearby tree and just come out behind them, and one of them turns and just goes, and you bludgeon him with one of your arms. Roll your damage.
The first one is 9 damage,
Okay.
and he moves 5 feet back.
I looked at Truffle.
God, he's slow with his words, but goddamn is he fast.
This is why we sent him in first.
The second is 8 damage.
And you're doing these to the three of them.
Individual,
Okay,
yeah.
great.
The second,
Awesome.
The second one is 8 damage.
Okay.
And then the third one is 7 damage, and I'm going to, for that third one, he has to save a 14 dexterity saving throw.
That's my treehouse.
Yeah, tree.
Pickle, you're currently watching Treehouse.
You're watching Treehouse.
Oh, so good.
Okay, dexterity saving throw. That is a fail. That is a 10.
He falls to the ground.
Wow.
So just,
amazing.
I don't like you. And I end my turn.
Amazing. You, with your extendable limbs as a tree, you knock all of them. One of them gets thrown 5 feet away from the camp. The other one just gets knocked to the ground and is currently prone. Moving through the order, that is now the Darkling's turn, unfortunately.
All three?
All three.
Great.
Yes. So, unfortunately, the one that is knocked prone uses his movement to get back up. And you see they're all still somewhat close together. The one that gets back up onto his feet, you see, John, that he just whoom, and just envelops the area in complete darkness.
Oh.
I see. Magical vision. I have dark vision.
You have dark vision. This is magical darkness.
Yes.
I see.
So,
Okay.
John, you lose track of your sight.
Okay.
The other two, because they can see in magical darkness, are going to take 2 attacks with their short swords, and they're going to get it with advantage on you, John.
Didn't one use his action to get up?
Half of his
So
movement.
one of
half
them
of
one
his
of them
movement.
got up, used his action to cast the darkness, and the
Oh,
other
I see.
2 are going to attack using their short sword,
Copy that.
and they each get 2 attacks.
Okay.
So first attack, that is a 18 to hit.
That does hit.
Okay. That is going to miss. That's a 10.
Misses. Yep.
That is a 15 to hit.
Misses.
Okay. And that's a nat 20.
So
That
many,
does hit.
So many attacks.
So
That's all 4 attacks for 3 of them?
For 2 of them. Only 2 are attacking.
Ah,
Because the other one casted darkness.
right.
So let me roll damage real quick. So that is going to be
If John can see us, we're just nodding.
John, you can't see this, but you just feel knots in your bark as they're just slashing into you with your short swords. It is going to be for 18 piercing damage from the one attack.
And we don't see anything happening in there, right?
No.
It's dark? Oh,
No.
okay.
Just clang.
All you, Truffle and Pickle, all you hear is the sound of metal slashing, hitting bark.
That's my tree.
And we are going...
Ow.
Tree's getting fucked up.
What is this?
Hold on. This is the second attack. That's a crit.
Okay,
Yeah, that
why
was-
do we fight these guys?
It's a
They had our
very good
picture.
question.
That's it.
And they saw the tree and were basically like, get him!
Fuck.
And the second attack goes for 29 piercing damage.
Oh my god, how many hit points do you have left?
Not many.
Fuck!
Okay.
I don't have any healing
From,
spells.
from the darkness, you just hear John say, "Ow, I'm hurt."
Oh,
Oh no, he doesn't normally say that.
No, he doesn't.
And you all hear from within the dark orb, you just hear, kill the tree! Kill the tree!
Oh god.
Moving down,
Fuck.
that is
I'm a tree.
Truffle.
Fuck. Okay, I have a question about darkness.
Sure.
Okay, so if I know it can't be lit up with non-magical light, but if it's magical light, can it be lit? And when I say that, I mean it within the sense of like a fairy fire. And I know because fairy fire only has like a 10-foot like dim light radius, so like would it be like half of the darkness if they were on the edges? This is a question. This is a big question, but also totally up to your call.
What level spell is this?
I can cast it only up to 2. So
I'll read you the description of darkness. If any of this spell's area overlaps with an area of light created by a spell of 2nd level or lower, the spell that created light is dispelled. So the darkness would unfortunately
Nothing.
overwhelm the fairy fire.
Okay.
sounds good. Cool.
Now, Truffle.
Yeah.
You are currently hidden.
Yeah.
You've stealthed in.
Yeah.
So even if you were to attack these darklings, it would be with disadvantage normally because they're in magical darkness. But because you have advantage on this attack, it would just cancel out. So it would just be a straight attack roll.
I'm gonna blind shot into the darkness with 2 arrows and hope I don't hit my friend.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Great.
Sounds good.
Give me now. Are you trying to hit a specific one?
Anyone with masks? Nope. Sorry. So where are they in the darkness then? Actually,
Maybe,
yeah, because
maybe
I
go
wouldn't
for the
know.
one that started darkness. It's a concentration
Yeah.
spell, right?
He was
Darkness.
he was
Yeah.
5 feet back.
Go for the
Center
darkness
back.
guy.
Would I know who cast it within that group?
We
yeah,
would've seen
I
it.
think you would have seen the guy get up
Yeah.
from prone and just envelop
He
an
would
orb of
definitely
darkness.
be my goal.
Yeah.
Then that's so you can-
but
you can try to attack.
I will try to hit 2 of them if possible. Or actually, no, I'll just go for that guy.
Yeah,
Sure,
fuck
absolutely.
Sorry.
That's
guy.
my plan.
Double
too, yeah.
backing a couple
Yeah, you know
times
what?
because darkness,
Fuck that guy.
both in our other game
Yeah.
and in this one, it's my menace. Great. 2 hit. Wow. Okay.
Oh.
1. So 1 is a 10.
That misses.
The other is a 22.
That hits.
Great. 10 points of piercing damage.
Okay. Great.
And with that, I'd also like to then cast. Yep, I will do ensnaring strike on that shot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah. So the next time I hit a creature with a weapon attack before the spell ends, a writhing mass of thorny vines will appear from the point of impact.
Nice.
Amazing.
And the target must succeed a strength saving throw or be restrained until the spell ends.
Love it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Great.
It's a strength save.
From your hiding spot,
Yeah.
Truffle, you take out 2 arrows. One of them, you see, very much like Cadmus,
Yeah.
you see vines coil around one of the arrows, and that is the
Cool.
one that hits the darkling who's currently in the orb of darkness.
Yes.
From inside, all you hear is, "Ow!" And I'm going to first roll
Yep.
concentration
Yeah.
Mhm.
for this darkling.
Yep. 10 or less.
10 or less. Yep.
Come on. Come on.
That's a nat 20.
Fuck.
So
He didn't
unfortunately,
use the nat 20 on something else. I'm happy with that.
the darkness doesn't drop.
Damn.
I'm going to roll a strength saving throw.
Yep.
And I have to beat a what?
A 14.
A 14.
Mhm.
I do pass. I did 14 exactly.
Damn.
That's fine.
Oh my god.
Damn.
I will use my swarm feature now
Nice.
because it's just a separate thing.
It's
Yep.
not a bonus action or anything like that?
Nope.
Okay, great.
It's just a separate thing after I hit a creature.
Cool.
I'm gonna try to move it, and it's a separate strength save.
Nice.
Or
Okay.
it'll be moved up to 15 feet horizontally.
Nice.
Was the darkness centered on him?
On him, yes.
Oh, so you could, in theory,
Push the bubble.
that's sick.
Correct. Strength save? Yes, that's a 16.
Well, it's worth a try. Gonna
Wow.
try again
Hey.
next turn.
Roll
I
so
love
good.
your turns. I hate his rolls.
Yep.
From within the darkness, you hear,
There's someone else here! There's someone else here!
Well,
Get out!
shit. Sorry, buddy. I didn't get any of them.
moving down the order, that is Pickle.
Pickle! Truffle, that was a good shot!
I tried a bunch. Yeah. At
Um,
least. Yeah. Good luck.
I can't use Tasha's hideous laughter, right? Because I can't see them.
Correct.
I can't see any of them, right?
Nope.
Okay. Well, honestly, I kind of just have to do what Truffle did.
We're just blind
Yeah,
shooting.
we got a blind shoot.
Hoping we don't hit our friend.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to shoot a short bow at the guy that did the darkness.
Gotcha.
Guy. Yeah. Come on. That is a 19.
That
No,
hits.
sorry, no,
way
that's,
more.
That's way more. I'm so bad at math.
It's
19,
so hard.
19 plus 6, 25?
13 plus 6.
13 plus 6 is 19. Is 19.
19.
You're right.
I was 19. Okay.
You're good at math.
You were 19 also.
Fuck. It's a 19, Chris.
Great.
So I'm gonna do my first d6. That's
That's
Perfect.
Okay. That's okay.
That's 4. That's 4, and then
Roll 3 more.
It's a 3. 4 plus. Yeah, 14. 14 total damage.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Very nice. From within
Stop hurting my tree!
from within the orb of darkness, you just hear,
There's someone else here! There's someone else here! We should spread out! We should
as an arrow goes through the neck of one of these darklings from a shot made by Pickle, and you see that the darkling's orb of darkness just disappears
Fuck yeah, Pickle.
as he drops to the ground. He's dead.
Amazing.
Yes.
The question that I have is, am I still hidden, or do I now have to re-roll?
You would have to re-roll.
Okay, so before I re-roll, I go, does anybody want an autograph?
Oh my god.
And then
Oh my
I'm gonna
God.
re-roll.
You maniac.
Fucking
That
psycho.
is fucking 15.
15. Neither of the two remaining darklings see you slip into a new hiding spot.
Nice.
Sweet. Okay.
Wow.
You're crazy.
A giggle echoes.
As the darkling who Pickle just killed drops to the ground, John, you can see that the body begins to almost expand and contract, and you see light begin to form from within the body of this darkling. I'm going to need you, as well as the two darklings that are beside you, to do Constitution saving throws.
Wait. Oh, shit.
You're good.
13.
13? 13 passes.
Nice.
John,
Mm-hmm.
you see a magical light explosion just burst out of the body of this darkling and just envelop 10 feet around the body. You take 1 radiant damage.
I'm still fine.
Holy shit, they're bombs!
What? Have we ever seen anything like this before, Chris?
Oh my
In
god.
Darkling?
In our excursions, like in Darklings?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I'll say you do know that when you kill a darkling, they do something that's called a death burn.
Oh, I see.
where
Okay.
their body just simply just bursts with light,
Yeah,
and
cool.
anything in the vicinity could get hurt.
I forgot these suckers pop!
Oh, God.
My turn.
Yes, John, you're up.
Okay. John just looks down and says, "Well, they're bombs." And I'm gonna take I'm gonna
Oh,
try
John.
and punch one of them in the face.
Okay.
That is a 19 on the die
Yeah.
for a just for the math of it all, a 26.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, fantastic. On that first one, I'm going to do 9 damage,
Okay.
and then I'm going to attack him again.
Okay, great.
That is a 5 plus 7 is a 12.
That misses.
Great. Flurry of blows
Okay.
for 2 more attacks. That is another 26.
That hits.
That is another 10 damage.
John, you just begin pounding into one of these darklings, and with that second blow, you just pummel him into the ground, and he drops dead.
Fuck him up, John!
I'm going to need another Constitution saving throw
It happens instantly, eh?
Yeah.
instantly.
Not on their turn. Okay.
Ugh.
11.
11 just passes.
Wow.
We're good.
Well, it depends on what he rolls.
Still
We're-
standing.
How many
Not
how many
great.
health points? 1,
Better than
2?
he ever did.
3. 3 hit points.
Oh, fuck.
You take 2 radiant damage.
Fantastic.
Still dead.
I'm hurt. And then I'll take my last punch at the guy.
Gotcha.
Just
Please hit.
wood chips
That
everywhere.
hits. That is a 24.
Yeah.
I'm going to do the damage, and I'm going to do a stunning strike. So that is a 6 damage, and I'm going to use a key point to do a stunning strike, which means he has to do, pardon me,
Some kind of saving throw.
yes, he needs to do Oh, and that was also with a flurry of blows. So first he has to do a dex saving throw to not fall prone.
Okay.
And then he also needs to do a con saving throw to not be stunned.
Great. He passes on the dex saving throw.
Okay.
So your huge force of damage from your branch does not knock him down to the ground.
Yep.
But it would be his turn. He is currently stunned and incapable of moving and acting whatsoever. So we're going to move all the way down to Truffle. It is your turn.
I think just as my turn ends, I'm going to take several steps back so that
Yes.
I'm not
Get
within
out of-
10 feet.
Yeah.
So it's just him left?
It's just him left.
Great. Does he look healthy?
He doesn't look great. Imagine you get walloped by a huge log
Yeah.
multiple times, and that's currently what he looks like.
Okay. I'll just fly down and I'll bring out my little bow and I'll just hold a strike on him. More so, less about holding an action and more so just threatening. To kind of just pause and hopefully make him freak out, waiting to end combat.
Okay.
Um,
So you're going to hold your action.
Yeah.
Um,
with bows pointed.
Great. Okay. Pickle, it is your turn.
Pickle emerges from the bushes. He does a double barrel roll, and then he pulls out his rapier, puts it against his neck, and he said,
All right, buddy, start talking. What's this all about?
and he shows the page with the picture of us on it.
Because I can't read this for shit.
You hold up the paper in front of the face of this darkling who is currently stunned, and you hear nothing come out of his mask except
Yeah, we'll wait a little bit.
How long's it? Yeah.
And I'm also prepping an action that if he does pull anything, I'm going to stick that rapier right up into him.
okay.
We're prepping to murder, Chris.
Prepping a murder here, Chris.
John, not doing anything hostile at the
Yep,
during
step
your
back.
turn. At the end of your turn, you see that the darkling regains control of his movement and just as he looks to all of you, just pointing weapons, and just goes, I yield, and rips off his mask. And you
Yeah.
can see that underneath there is a elf of some kind, but very gray skin, and one that doesn't look like it gets a lot of sunlight at all.
Oh, jeez, you look awful.
What do you want?
What do you... I just said, what's this all about?
Okay.
We can't read your handwriting, buddy. I'm so sorry.
Who's the tree in the photo?
John, that's you.
That's you.
Why do you have a drawing of me?
Yeah, it's a great question.
That's a good question.
Did you draw it?
No, that was... oh.
Yeah.
He goes to point to one of the bodies, but it's just a huge pile of
Yeah,
ash.
we're not looking at him.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, keep your eyes on
Well,
us.
we were told to keep an eye out for any scouts from the summer court who might be coming this way.
Uh-huh.
I assume that's the three of you.
Told by who?
He just shakes his head
What were
violently.
you told to do if you found him?
I stick the rapier I'm pushing it up against the neck.
If you don't want to pop like your other friends, you'll tell us who.
Give me intimidation with advantage.
That is an 18.
Nice.
Okay. Quite frantic, you see the Darkling just go, I don't know. He never gave his name, but he looked like a Darkling. He looked like a Darkling. He said he was going to be in the mine.
You're a darkling.
Yes, I know. That's why I listened to him.
Darkling in the mine.
Darkling in the mine. So wait. But what were you told to do if you found us? Huh?
To kill you?
Well.
And for any particular reason or just 'cause?
Yeah.
Just because... Well, you're a summer court, okay? We didn't ask questions. Like, if we're told to kill summer court, we just kill summer court.
Yeah,
Wow,
yeah.
wow.
Okay, well, you're winter court, so
Yeah, you really gave into peer pressure there.
we're trying to kill you. That's how it's been. That's how it's always been.
We're the summer court.
Yeah, we are.
John!
Correct.
You know what? I can't get mad at him. He did a really good
No,
job today.
that's very correct, John. Yeah, take 5.
I start taking
Yeah,
a short
just,
rest in the
yeah,
middle of this
exactly.
conversation.
Yeah.
He just meditates.
And so now what are you gonna do, huh? What was your big plan? Now. No. You could talk
Tries
to
to
us.
take off.
No.
Okay.
I shoot him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
As long as he gets further away from us.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we let him run.
Hold my action for 15 feet
Yeah.
of movement,
Yeah.
if that's okay.
Great. You see him start sprinting through the bog of the
Yeah.
Equinox. You wait till he gets at least 10 feet away and just unload on to the back of him. Give me your attack rolls.
Yeah.
I love watching them pop.
That's
It's gonna be a
gonna
lot.
yeah. 18 plus 6.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I won't even make you roll. He had about 10 hit points left.
Yeah.
You see both arrows from Truffle and Pickle just go into the back of him. He drops with a splash into the bog, and after a little bit of time, you just see his body begin to and just pop into a huge explosion of light for a
Sucks
split
to
second.
see him do that, you know? Just unfortunate. Just a waste.
I love it.
Oh, well.
It's like popping a good pimple.
I walk over to John and I wake him up.
Come on, John. We gotta go.
No, actually, John, you look pretty fucked up. How you do it, John?
I'm hurt.
Yeah.
Should we do a little rest here?
We'll take a little break, a little chill time. Oh, actually, wait. No, let's rest. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm down for that.
Okay. You guys decide to take a short rest in the Equinox, regain some of your hit points from this fight.
Yeah.
And I think with that,
Oh.
that is where we're going to end the session.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow. All right.
Oh
Look
my
at that.
God.
What a success. Hartley, how many hit points do you have?
1.
Wow.
But total.
1 left.
No, but
But total.
usually.
51.
Hilarious.
Wow. You did exactly
Wow.
50 damage to me, Chris.
That was crazy.
I rolled so
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, that was unreal.
I like playing among.
Yeah, that
So
was good.
much
I love
rolling.
playing
Okay.
a trickster.
Yeah, I guess
Well,
we gotta.
before we delve too
Yep.
much into this
Yes.
conversation,
Yes.
we should end this episode so we can get into the last call.
Yes.
Mhm.
But
If you
when-
don't know what a last call is, listen to it. And
Listen
you'll
to
find
it.
out.
Yes, we always do one.
Again,
a little
I'll-
debrief.
Always, if it's your first one, then it's really confusing. But you'll
Yes.
get it.
You'll get it. You'll get it. You'll
Yeah.
understand.
But of course, once
You'll get
again,
it.
thank you so much for listening to Trouble at the Tavern, joined by Chris, Mike, Hartley, and Maggie. If you've been enjoying the podcast so far, we would love if you could give us a 5-star review wherever you listen to your podcast. Follow us on Instagram at Trouble at the Tavern, and we will see you next time or
I'm
on the last
threatening
call.
them.
Thank you, and from now on, we're going to call you troublemakers.
Oh, yeah.
We coined it.
We
Yes.
coined it.
We
It's
coined
happening.
it. It's happening.
And bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Hey everyone, Michael here. Just want to give a big shout out to tabletopaudio.com for letting us use their sounds and music in this episode. If you'd like to play your own D&D game to the sounds and music you heard here today, head on over to tabletopaudio.com. They have a huge selection of 10-minute ambiances and music for you to use. Another big shout out to our buddy Sheil for making the intro and outro music. Bye-bye.